Hey, we're back. We're gonna be running a green deck. There's a lot of chat. I think we're gonna settle on Anachronauts villain. I saw that you had a suggestion. I have actually not even unboxed any of the other stuff. I was able to find one of the Sinister mods, but all the other stuff is still like in cellophane, and so I'm gonna try and avoid those for now. We'll probably start on that next week. But let's try Anachronauts. I think that's gonna be fun. D20. I do think that like with the player side schemes, you can get it set up pretty quick. It's insane. Her luck ability is so amazing. Yeah. Yeah, Villain Theory has a channel. Go check out Villain Theory's channel. Go check out Villain Theory's channel. He has a new channel. So, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Clearing the player side's turn one can snowball effectively. Yeah. Yeah. Get that out. I may actually just tear up these life-size decoys. But also, there's the stupid like the one where it's like from every direction. This card gains surge and then place one threat on the main scheme for each enemy in play. What? It was insane. It was stupid mod set. Did you see the villain? Did you see villain had Ant-Man as well as Rubbish Wash? Oh yeah, they did he did a um why do I suspect we'll one day get a villain who has threat to player side schemes? Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Or a mod set. That'd be cool. Thank you all. I think you all underestimate my ability to cut off jaws to lose my upgrade turn one. Oh my gosh, I lost. I drew cut off guard and there was a one game. I don't even remember when it was, but I ran build support turn one. I dropped the Quinn carrier. I pulled cut off guard. I had to lose Quinn carrier, and then there's no way to get it back. I was like, no. Already subbed and excited for content, Villain Theory. Don't forget to consider Scimitar. Yes, thank you. I would have totally forgot that. But I do want to run that. And I want to try Power the Mind. Let's go. I'm gonna switch this to aggression. We're gonna run aggression because I want to run Scimitar and Power the Mind kind of combo with the aggression stuff. I like that a little bit more. I already kind of had an idea that I wanted to go for with protection, and so let's run the aggression first. Nelson, help me! Your chat is trying to get me in trouble. I subbed and unsubbed and resubbed so I can unsub again. I drew caught off guard the way he drew shadows. It frustrates Hulk a lot. Oh, Cable with specialized training and lay the trap to keep them busy will become crazy strong. Ooh, yeah. Power of the Mind is great since it's a double resource for Professor X. Yeah. I do think that if we go Power of the Mind, we need to also probably go TVP turn one, which comes with its own risk. No, we don't. We don't, because we don't need the psionic trait to play the psionic cards in Nathan's deck. So we're actually fine. So sweet. I have said Rogue is better than Gambit for a while, D20, and most of his chat disagrees. Rogue better than Gambit. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think Gambit's better solo. Protection Cable versus Hella. That oh my gosh, I really want to play Hella. Hella with galactic artifacts. Just having what, I wonder how many side schemes you would get. 3 galactic artifacts has what, 5, and then you could run all the player side schemes. 2, 4, 5, 6. Could you get 11 side schemes in the victory display? Solo, I think it's pretty close. My tier list average across player counts, so I don't think they're far apart at all in solo, which is whoever's technically strongest. My rogue protection villain lock deck does a lot of work. Nice. Would you always say Gambit is better, but then mostly my love for character. You called your son Remy. Nice. Let's build some red. we're gonna grab Scimitar. That's gonna be one of the things that we're gonna do. We're gonna grab Scimitar. Because that's a fun upgrade that I haven't played with yet. Scimitar. Restricted. So after you play another after you play another Psionic card, exhaust Scimitar, deal 2 damage to an enemy. This also works for the lock and load because it is a weapon. So we can pull this with the weapon. Chat is so lively tonight. I'm never getting to bed. That's the goal. We all talk, Joshy, and the goal is to make sure that you don't ever get sleep. Excited for Aggression Cable. Had a lot of fun with it. Nice. Valk is better than all of them. Duh. She's better than just conceding in solo. Also, so I just realized this. Lock and load probably doesn't make any sense to do it this way, but it is kind of interesting that you can hit it with an energy spear. Alrighty, team. Power of the Mind. Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a Psionic card. I think we only run... Do we run 2 of these or do we run 3 of these? I think it's only 2. I think we only want to run 2. It also hits Scimitar, which is kind of interesting. It hits Professor X, and it hits so many of his events. I guess it is... I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are our thoughts around Power of the Mind? And how many? I wish Rocket and Groot weren't Guardian locked, or they would be auto includes for Domino. Get them with Call for Backup. You can get them with Call for Backup, and they can be that wild resource while they go. You can also pull them with Make the Call. I like maybe 1, 2 for him. Cool. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think Power of the Mind is good if you're running 3 Psychic. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run 3 Psychic Assault. You don't run it for Cable so far. Make the Call. Yep. Plus they're both wilds. Yeah. So I have not been sold on the Power of Mind, Power of Flight stuff. Outside of some very specific situations, and so I want to run them because I have been proven wrong so many times in my life. Where in this game, where I was like, I don't think that that's a good card, and then I run it, I'm like, okay, that's actually a pretty good card. So we're gonna run Psychic Assault, which is the 2-cost Psionic card. 2 cost, 1 cost. Psychic Assault 2 cost. So play only if your identity has the Psionic trait, which means that we will need to get TVP soon. Hero action, deal 3 damage to an enemy, confuse that enemy. But it's also Psionic. Power of the Mind and Phoenix with Mutant Education. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Cable has a lot of Psionic cards and allies. Oh, yeah. The allies. Are any of our new basic allies Psionic? Nope. How about, what's her face? Psylocke. Psylocke Psionic. We'll grab Psylocke. Magic's Mystic. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We'll run all of these. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Psychic Assault is awesome. My favorite. Oh yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite Psionic card too. Team Training hits Psionic after TVP is done. That's true. Let's try TBE. Also, like you had Iron Man higher than most. I think Iron Man is very underrated. Also, side note with Cable, I'm loving the potential upgrades for Phoenix with Cable. Yeah. Hey, Chicken, how's it going? A couple of leadership allies are Psionic. Oh, okay, cool. No, Beast is genius. He's just so smart. Mirage is Psionic. Phantom X is Psionic. That's interesting. Caliban is Psionic. Oh, we got a lot of new Psionic stuff. Cool. Huh. That's fun. We're going to go Sunfire just because Sunfire is Sunfire, and I like Sunfire. Also, there's a lot of not super great attachments in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. What about I think Chase Them Down works pretty well with Nathan. Because Chase Them Down is a thwart. And so if you can use Chase Them Down to take out a side scheme, you get to ready after you attack. I kind of like that. Cerebro could help with allies. Yes. Yes. Does Cerebro work for us? You could do Honed with Psychic Assault being the power of the mind. Ooh. Oh, yeah, because it doubles the mental resource. Interesting. Power of Flight is weird card. Like, I guess it gives you more chance of doubles if you're in an aerial heavy deck. At the same time, too many resource cards. I assumed you'd be running them with Starlight, Genius, Energy in the deck too. Or Strength Energy, because you pick those cards over Power of Flight as they're more versatile. You have an Adam Warlock Psionic deck now with Scimitar. I don't think it's mind-blowing, but it's fun. It uses build support to cheat in Cerebro. Nice, nice. Only one at a time. Yeah. The best use of Power of Flight that I saw, I think it was Journeyman talking about it, is using Starhawk with Power of Flight. So when he takes damage equal to his remaining hit points, and then using Nowhere. So you go in, out, and out, and out. Bust out that side holster? We like side holster here? And like hand cannon, maybe? Let's try it. I haven't played side holster in a long time. Let's try it. So we get one additional restricted slot, which can be hold a weapon. Oh yeah, forget that card. Doing my mind to put weapon. Put my mind weapon. Let's go hand cannon. So a hone technique. We only have Psychic Assault in there. So I think I think hone technique would be a really good build, but it's not the build we're really looking for right now. We go Chase Them Down. I feel like that's pretty good. See ya. With 3 weapons potentially in play, what do you think about Mean Swing or Fusillade? Interesting. Mean Swing could be really good with Psionic or with Scimitar, because you don't have you're not always playing a Psionic card. Now I think we're prioritizing playing Sonic cards, but you go full weapons build. That would be cool. That would be really cool. One of my big takes on Cable is he doesn't want a lot of upgrade support, as his goal of building up side scheme in the victory display is already pretty slow. That's interesting. Yeah. I think the upgrades and supports. I think if you can cheat them in with the side schemes or with the player side schemes, then I think that's how you want to be playing a lot of his stuff, at least at the beginning. Scimitar, his gun, side holster, hand cannon, the sword from Gamora, Yarmyorn. Can you get all those in? I thought side holster was 1 per player, right? Yeah. And just like rotate them in and out. We said Anachronauts. Let's get it, Klaw. Yep, nice. Okay. Do we like I don't think we do. Might as well add plasma. Yeah, there you go. You're a mad lad. Anachronauts. Klaw with the Anachronauts. And we need a defense network. Hey, Mastermind. How's it going? FFG needs to add a back holster weapon so we can get even more restricted cards into play. Yeah, we need more. More. Smash the Problem could have helped with side schemes. Ooh. Well, you have to exhaust for Smash the Problem, right? And yeah, so I think Smash the Problem doesn't really help that much because wouldn't we just rather thwart? Because we have the same stat. Like I think Smash the Problem works really well in like Hulk, who has a very like low thwart, high attack. Whereas, but like if Cable is always going to have the same amount, I think we'll just probably choose the thwart instead. That'd be really good actually, because then you'd ready. But why? Yeah, but we could just thwart though. With 3 mind scans, I don't think Cable's issue is threat. I think it's consistent damage. Yeah. The more that I'm playing Cable, that is, I think, especially in these solo builds, that's kind of where we want to be leaning, is adding in damage rather than thwart, because the mind scans plus a 3 thwart once we thwart down TVP, we're fine. Let's give some health. And then we discard Armor Guard. There he is. He's back. But combat ready's. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because then I'm looking at it as like I'm paying 2 effective resources for 1 thwart. And that seems. We got Lock and Load, Call for Backup, Power of the Mind, Precog, Genius, and Telekinetic Force Field. We want to go with Technovirus Purge first. Because we want to be able to hit the whatever that's called, the Psychic Assault. So we're gonna toss Lock and Load, Call for Backup, Precognition we don't need. Power of the Mind can actually play Telekinetic Force Field, so we're gonna keep that. Superpower Training, Temporal Leap, Quinn Carrier. Let's go find TVP, bottom of the deck. 3 attack is already kind of in that sweet spot for pocket for damage. That's not what I want to grab. I think 3, yeah, I like 3 attack a lot. I think 3 attack is really solid. Alrighty. Starting with TVP is so tough. Like, I thought we would always want to start with Technovirus Purge, but like, I would much rather, I think just like from a general playstyle, if we're not leaning into the psionic stuff, I think I'd much rather go with 2 before TVP so a mind scan can clear TVP in one go. Because right now it's like I'm looking at 3 turns before I can kill TVP, or I can thwart and then wait for a mind scan to come up, but then I'm paying 2 for 3, and that seems a bit rough. I don't know. TVP Justice makes sense. I don't know if it does for anything else. Yeah. I'm wondering if. Yeah, I mean, here we are. Let's go ahead and flip with the Cable. We'll use Power of the Mind for Telekinetic Force Field. We'll use, yeah. See, like I'm just kind of like I don't have anything to do. Coin Carrier and Superpower Training to play Temporal Leap. Let's get some cool stuff out here. Or I guess the other thing is like with the Klaw stuff, we don't have to start with TVP. We do though. We're gonna thwart 2 here. Hopefully we just draw into a Mind Scan. Ideally, you clear with a 4 Justice and an Overwatch turn 1. Other than that, it's a bit tough. Yeah. Yeah. The nice thing is you get to choose after you see your opening hand. And so I do think that there's going to be a lot of jockeying to see, do I have a Mind Scan? Do I have a way to clear TVP turn 1? If no, I think you grab something else. I mean, like, honestly, like, I think, you know, like, not build support, but like lock and load is a really good one, or establish perimeter, just because you get the easy clear. And you can start it because it's only 2 per player. You can clear turn 1, ready, and like continue to do stuff. But then you've started to power up your events. I think that's probably the better play. That Cable Obligation worries me with TVP. It's Cyclops Visor all over again, but you can't get rid. Yeah, yeah. And that's the other concern, is that we're just gonna pull, that obligation. Plasma Rifle, Mind Scan. There it is. Nice. Okay, cool. Psychic Assault, perfect. Stupid guard. Never mind. Chase them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's, what am I doing? I'm gonna add 2 threat to the main. Klaw is going to attack us. We'll take it to the face. It's gonna be 2. Exhaust the character you control. Give this enemy another boost card. This activation deals damage to you. Exhaust your hero. Joke's on you. I'm already exhausted. So we take 3, 4. Encounter card is Surrestin. Guard, retaliate 1. Okay. Turns out we're never touching Klaw. I know I'll pull his obligation all the time. Caught off guard and obligation always get him good at work avoiding shadows of the past, though. Okay, we'll go Mind Scan to clear TVP. Let's get our stats out here, because that's fun. I like having the upgraded stats here. We get to ready. I don't like the guards. Not gonna lie. Not a fan of the guards. We're going to attack here for 3. And we'll take 1. Then we will Psychic Assault here to kill him. We do have a telekinetic force field, so we can take another hit. We have the 3 thwart, which is really nice now that we can clear like all of these side schemes. But now we're going to draw a master plan. At least it's not a life. Yes, exactly. Yes. Let's go ahead and stand up. I am not a fan of how slowly we're building. I do think TVP is a tough turn 1 play. Grey Malkin, nice. I think build support is so good. Build support is so good. Strength, 2, 4, 5. Let's go. We got 2 here. Klaw is going to attack us for 1. Give this enemy a tough status card and another boost card. 2, 5. Telekinetic force field will trigger, prevent all the damage. I love build support. Have you done any 2-player 2-handed with it yet? So I played 4-player last weekend and had build support in that, but not like 2-handed or 2-player. That's on brand for the Summers family. Always getting screwed over with their obligation. And then our encounter card is Shadows of the Past. Excellent. This is probably lethal. Cable's Shadow is not good. So So Strife comes in, he's a 2/2 villainous. When a player plays a psionic event, cancel the effects of that event and deal the 1 damage to Strife. And then we've got Back to the Future. The Cable player cannot remove threat from other schemes other than Back to the Future. Other players cannot remove threat from Back to the Future. It's a very tough mod set. It also has Telekinetic Blast, 2 damage plus 1 for everything in the side or the victory display. And then Mind Scan is the same thing, but for threat on the main, which, I mean, if you're playing Cable the way Cable wants to be played, you get absolutely rolled on. Right now, that's 3 direct damage. Another thing you could do with build support, get Grey Malkin and pull in TVP Purge. Yeah. Him and the obligations put me off of the psionic stuff. Brutal. Strife does. Yikes. I actually don't know what to do here. I guess we'll go Grey Malkin. I think we have to flip down. I guess, what do? You take out Strife first? The Cable player cannot damage enemies not engaged with them. Other players cannot damage enemies engaged with the Cable player. I think you take out Strife first, and then we have 2 Mind Scans coming. Mind Scan clears Back to the Future right now. So let's hit Strife for 3. We'll lose the main. We may lose the second main, actually. No, we're going to pull TVP back with Temporal Leap. No, we're not, because we're going to be an alter ego. Not going to work. I think I know what you do here. Cable gets sent back to the future and fails his mission to stop. Let's flip down. There's a Mind Scan. That's nice. Psychic Assault. Body Slide. Sunfire. X-Gene. Psylocke. We lose here. Because this is going to go... We're going to get another minion. Guess we get an Armored Guard. Klaw will scheme for 2. Strife will scheme for 5. So, yeah, that's a loss. Technically, it's not. We have 1 threat left, but I'm scooping at this point. Because we have Strife scheming on the 8. And we can't trigger Temporal Leap because we're an altar. But if we stay up, I think if we stay up, we don't necessarily lose. It's not good. Darn you, Handy Circus. Where do you rate Campbell's Nemesis compared to others' heroes? I don't know if I have a huge amount of experience with being able to make that call. I will say Cable's Nemesis is one of the more difficult ones. Let's try that again. Strife is just a nightmare. I think he's alright if you have Plasma Rifle charged up, but otherwise you're just in for a bad time. Oh yeah, that's true. You can pretty much just one-shot him. I've seen this episode before. In multi, you take out the side scheme, then attack Strife. Where's Jessica Jones when you need her? Right? I also think that the Mind Scan and Telekinetic Blast in the mod set here is so demoralizing. Because if you do have 4, right? A good healthy amount of side schemes in that deck, I think, is 4, right? Or in the victory display is 4. If you draw Telekinetic Blast, it's 6 damage direct to you. And I just, you don't survive that. So it's like, what do you do? Do you stop putting things into the victory display? Mind Scan is 2 + 1, so that's putting 6 threat, which would kill this first stage, even if it was on 0. So it's like if you have, they just both seem like auto losses almost. Am I being too harsh on these? Am I complaining because I just got rocked by him? Or am I thinking along the correct lines? Cable's nemesis is almost Valk level in terms of how specifically it punishes him. But it very much punishes him, but it like also these cards, specifically Mind Scan and Telekinetic Blast, I think you play Telekinetic Force Field and Temporal Leaps to counter them both, but that's super expensive and not really what you. Okay, I guess that's fair. And so, yeah, they are super scary. I live to theme, but those two cards rough. Yeah, yeah, and like I like the parallel that you see with like Nathan and just how that all works with how it's like mirroring his cards, but it's just like it yeah, you get super built up and then you can just like get completely rocked. Weapons runner. Okay. Okay, I don't think we start with TVP. I think the psychic I think the more I play it, unless we have a mind scan. If we have a mind scan in our opening hand, then we can go TVP turn 1. Otherwise, I think we wait until we can grab TVP and we look for build support or we look for established perimeter or something that we can clear easily. I think it's established perimeter. I think it is established perimeter. Because then with established perimeter, we can clear it. And then our mind scans are doing 4, which makes it... I want to get it so that the mind scans deal 1, or you can one-shot TVP. I think it was just a rough first hand. This round should be better. Yeah! Cyclops and Cable multiplayer for father and son synergies. Nice. Another reason I love Hulk, I can usually take out the side scheme on Abomination and turn 1 you pull Shadow. Nice. Alright, let's give ourselves health. Professor to pull TVP later is a good move. Yeah, yeah. And it's just weird that we're running with like 3 Psychic Assaults, which are just dead cards in our deck, but I think that's what you need. Telekinetic Blast, TVP, Power of the Mind, Professor X and Power of the Mind. Let's go. That's not the right card. And Established Perimeter. We're going to mulligan Established Perimeter just because we can search our deck and discard pile. And we're going to toss all of these. TVP is a card you want when you... Yeah. I really like Professor. I like the choices. Yeah. Force Amnesia. Lock and Load. Psychic Assault. 2, 4. And Ascani Sun. Is this warm-ups? Yeah, pretty much. Lock and Load would also be a good card to start with. Although, I mean, like, oh no, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go Establish Perimeter here. And then we're going to clear Establish Perimeter, then play Lock and Load and clear Lock and Load. Then we have 2 things in the victory display and we can clear it pretty easily. Get them both cleared turn 1, exactly. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. And then we have Professor X. Much better hand. I am feeling much better. Let's go Nathan. We're going to thwart down Established Perimeter. We get a tough status card. I was saying earlier when I did this and I was playing Wolverine. And Wolverine does not like Established Perimeter. And then when we get TVP, we'll pull it with Professor and we can clear it with 1 mind scan. Go Psychic Assault to play Lock and Load. We'll thwart Lock and Load. Clear that. We're going to go get a weapon, which is going to be Scimitar. So I want to play Scimitar. Where's Scimitar? There's Scimitar. After you play another Psionic card, exhaust Scimitar to deal 2 damage to an enemy. I kept giving Domino tough from establishing her campaign. She wanted to use weapon. Oh, that's funny. The obligation could always bring in TVP into play. I almost think it might be worth seeing if the obligation gets passed or come up and then focus on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I yeah. It's so funny because I really thought that TVP would be like that first thing that you go for, and it's just not. It's just not. Alrighty, let's use Power of the Mind and uh Forced Amnesia. No, we'll go SK Neeson to play Professor X. We'll exhaust Scimitar to take out the weapons runner. Professor X will confuse Klaw. Okay, I like Scimitar. X will take out the defense network. We got Forced Amnesia, which we'll hang on to. No, we're not. We're gonna toss Forced Amnesia because we already have 2 here. I thought the same thing, but when I read that obligation, yeah, that's true. I think the obligation had a lot to do with changing my opinion on that. X Gene Strength, Professor. Oh, beautiful. Call for backup. Excellent. Mind Scan. Huge. Love it. Love it. I'm gonna go throw 2 here. Klaw is going to attack us for 1+2. We'll block with Professor. This activation deals damage to you. It does not, because Professor X takes it down. And counter card is an advance. He's confused, which makes rolling down harder to do. Huh. No, check this out. We're going to use Strength to play Call for backup. No. We're going to use X Gene to play Call for backup. We'll use Strength to play Mind Scan to clear Call for backup. I guess we'll exhaust Scimitar to deal 2 to Klaw. Then we're going to go grab Professor X. Put him into play. Confuse Klaw. X will thwart here. We have Professor. We'll thwart 2 off of Immortal Klaw. And we'll stand up. Living the dream right now, right? Got Professor. There's another Mind Scan. Jeez. TBE. Genius. Power of the Mind. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Okay. Add 2 here. Klaw is going to hit us for enough where we'll block with X. 2. Exhaust the character you control. Give this enemy another boost card. +2. And there goes Shadows, so that's good to see. Cable finally in the right timeline. Shouldn't use X to... So I yes, probably, Joshy. Thwarting 3 here rather than flipping it. What I wanted to do is set it up so that I could clear Mortal Claw to trigger Cable to ready next turn. Because it's I think it's efficient to take out 1 side scheme every single turn rather than multiple side schemes in a turn. And so I was hoping to get I was hoping not to be exhausted here, I guess. I guess we do have Mind Scan. Yeah. We'll we'll power the mind for Mind Scan to clear here. He goes down to 18. This goes away. We get to ready. Scimitar. I like Scimitar a lot. I like Scimitar a lot. So Cable's ready. Cable will thwart 2 here. We'll flip down. Genius will play TBE. We'll stand up. It's nearly 2 a.m. Yeah, no, you're totally fine. Oh man, forced amnesia on Immortal Claw would be funny. Yeah, right? We got Professor, we got Psychic Assault, we got Sunfire, Hand Cannon, Psylocke, 2, 4, 5. Oh, I should have brought Psylocke instead of Professor X for a call for backup. That would have been smarter. Because then we had multiple confuses. And I had the tough to block. Claw forgot how immortal he is. Nice. And Quinn Carrier. Nice. Okay, we got one here. Claw is confused. Encounter card is Exhaustion, Surge, Exhaust our Identity. Man. Anachronauts. When defeated, shuffle each temporal card in the encounter, discard pile into the encounter deck. Comes in with 3. Okay, let's use Quinn Carrier to play Professor. Have we seen all of our mind scans? We got 1, 2. We have not seen all of our mind scans, so we could pull TVP, or we could pull build support, which I think makes a lot of sense right now. Let's count and see what we can actually play. Yeah, okay. Professor will go and grab us build support. Now I want to see Cable versus Kang. Nice. He realized he misspelled mortal. I like build support. Yeah, I think build support all the time. Travel shenanigans. That's really cool. That's really fun. Yeah. Oh, we're. I forgot that we're exhausted. That's annoying. Oh well. 2, 1. We can't use TBE to play Psylocke. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and flip up to Cable. We'll use Psychic Assault and Hand Cannon to play Sunfire. Sunfire will thwart 1 off of build support. We have Psylocke in our hand. I think we're going to toss Psylocke. Let's stand up. Side holster. Mean Swing. Telekinetic Force Field. Chase them down. Superpower Training. We got 1. Claw's going to hit us for 1 + 2. We got Sunfire. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Gross. That's sad. Give him another boost card. 0, 1. It's enough to take out Sunfire. Just barely. No, actually it's not, because he has 1. Encounter card is Claw's Vengeance. Claw attacks you. If it deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Alrighty, we'll take it to the face. 1. There goes Technovirus Resurgence. Look at that swing for 6. Knock the tough. I'll take it. Okay, let's go ahead and thwart here. We clear build support. We're going to go grab Quinn Carrier. And then we get to ready Cable. Quinn Carrier will play Superpower Training here. Oh, we need another encounter card. Either spend 1 of each resources or exhaust each character you control. Okay. We'll have spent all 3 resources. Going in with 1. But we're still able to thwart. I need to get my... I need these icons. Okay, so we're still good. We have Side Holster, which we'll play. Quinn Carrier doesn't get to do anything. We'll thwart 2 off of the Anachronauts because that's bad. Um, do we strategically lose the main scheme right now? Do we have... There's one chase them down. So we have another chase them down, which we could use to trigger the clear here. We're at full health. We're going to stay. We're going to stay up. Nick, Mean Swing, Temporal Link, Plasma Rifle, Telekinetic Blast. Alrighty, we got 1 here. Klaw is going to attack us for 1 plus 2 boost cards. We'll take it to the face. Plus 1. Let's go. That's huge. We got 2 encounter cards. First one is Kane's Chosen. Insight 1. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a temporal minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. There he is. Guard and Retaliate 1. And an Armored Guard. The guards are back. They are. They are back. It's disgusting. I hate it. We'll go ahead and thwart, and when defeated, shuffle each temporal card back into... This is so tough. There's so many temporal cards in that tiny deck now. I get to ready though. Where's Grey Malkin? I like Grey Malkin. I want Grey Malkin. Ooh. Okay. Go Quinn Carrier. Now you said it. That'll be the last card. Is yeah, right. We got Quinn Carrier and Mean Swing to play Plasma Rifle. Telekinetic Blast and Nick will play Temporal Leap. There. I'm like over here. I kind of want to trigger Temporal Leap to get like call for backup back. Especially because we have a Mind Scan coming. 2. Yeah, so we have 1 Mind Scan left in this like tiny deck. The problem is that we're not we can't, this is only a hero interrupt. So here we are. Okay, we'll stand up. We're about to take a lot of damage, that's fine. Body Slide. The Grey Malkin, there he is. Chase them down. Psychic Assault. Energy. We'll add 1 here. Klaw's going to attack us. We'll take it to the face. 1. Give this enemy 2 more boost cards. 3. Give this enemy a tough card and another boost card. To start doing this. So tough card. Exhaust the character you control. Give this enemy another boost card. 3. Discard 1 random card from your hand. Give this enemy another boost card. This is insane. This is dumb. Piercing Strike isn't a great card, but it's great when you're playing Klaw. That's true. We're going to lose Great Malkin here. Psychic Assault, that's actually fine. Then we've got a Cutoff Guard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's game. We lose because we got 3 coming here. Dang it. Not quite sure what to do there. That's absurd. Yeah. They just hit us for 10. We just drew 2, 4, 6, 7 boost cards. Huh. Yeah, you can't really do much about that. But like the other thing is like we have not touched Klaw like at all. And we're not even built. So it's like what are we doing? Like what's happening here? In order Klaw just used Hulk Smash. That's true. Oh my gosh, ain't that the truth? Okay. So I guess like I'll let y'all choose. Just from like a time perspective, I'm looking to do Cable Protection, Domino Leadership, and Domino Justice today. I think if we move on to Cable Protection, I can probably still fit in those 3 games. However, if we redo the aggression game, we're gonna start. I don't know if I have enough time to get everything in. Do we want to redo the aggression game, kind of modify and do that, or should we move on to Cable and then we can play more Domino later? What are y'all's thoughts? I'm good either way. I'm good either way. We will definitely play more Cable like this week because I want to do 2 campaigns this week and run through. Move on. I vote to Valk. And so yeah, so we'll be running a campaign. Move on. Alrighty, move on. Let's go with something new and wash out the taste of these defeats. Alrighty, I say protection though. Yeah, we're gonna run a Cable Protection, which is I think what I'm most excited for here. And so I'm gonna be right back. I need to go grab a refill on my coffee, and we'll be running Cable Protection against Expert Klaw. If someone has to Hulk, if someone has a suggestion for the mod set, drop it in the chat, and we'll get it set up. Coffee. yeah. I need something. I need something after this. I did really like Scimitar though. I did really like Scimitar. Alrighty, I'll see y'all soon.